Yo, what's up, man? Frankie Diamonds TV. Hit that fucking like button if you want to watch this video. So, Kodak Black, aka Maggie Simpson, aka this nigga was the same nigga taking selfies in the pool with his socks on. This nigga just got sentenced to 46 months in prison. That's 4 years. Yo, at some point, my uncle used to be a CEO years and years ago on Rikers Island. He used to show us documentaries and try to scare us straight and shit like that. I got a brother that's in prison. I got niggas, homeboys, cousins. When I found out that you had no freedom and it was basically like modern day slavery and you had to share a cell with another man and smell his shit, shower with other niggas, no women, no nothing, that was it for me. I said, well, I'm just gonna be a square. I can't do that. Uh, Kodak Black has these pictures online where he's smiling in his mug shots and look, I'm just gonna put it like this. And I'm not insinuating nobody's sexuality here. This has nothing to do with being a booty warrior, booty bandit. I think this nigga likes prison. I really do. I think he likes being incarcerated. And he's not the only one. It's a lot of niggas. And he likes being institutionalized. And it's not something that people are proud of. A racist isn't going to tell you they're a racist. A liar isn't going to tell you they're a liar. And a nigga who likes being institutionalized is the same deal. If it looks like a duck, sounds like a duck, you know the drill. This nigga, now some niggas they need to be institutionalized because they have no structure in their life. I mean, this nigga go to jail more than DMX. And you see what my nigga Earl Simmons is out here doing. DMX just checked into a rehab a few years ago. He has no structure outside of prison. So, Kodak, he go to prison so much, they probably give him a homecoming party when this nigga come through the door. I just don't get it. Now this is how many rappers in this generation are gonna continue to go to jail in the prime of their career. Chief Keef, in and out. I remember he cried, he got 60 days. Bobby Shmurda, Hot Nigga was the hottest song of the year. In the prime of his career, locked up. Haven't heard from him since. Who else? Fucking 6ix9ine. If it wasn't for Snitch 9, aka Takashi Snitch 9, if it wasn't for that nigga snitching, he would have been doing some hard time. And now Kodak, you 4 years off of your career, you're 22 years old, you're in the prime of your career, you could be making money doing things, and you're gonna be sitting in jail spending money because attorneys and shit that cost fees. And this is what his attorney said. He thinks it's a victory because he could have faced 8 years. He only got 4.
The judge just handed down the sentence, 3 years and 10 months, 46 months, Kodak Black's sentence for lying on a gun application. The government had asked for 8 years. The judge rejected that recommendation. The government asked for 8 years, arguing that Kodak Black was involved in a prison fight that sent a prison guard to a hospital. According to testimony from an agent who investigated that fight and testified in court at the sentencing today, Kodak was in his cell and an agent approached him to see what was going on. Apparently, according to the government, Kodak was under the influence of a controlled substance. He attacked the prison guard. He sent the prison guard to the hospital. The guard is supposedly still in a hospital awaiting surgery for a hernia injury. Eventually, 3 other guards had to come in and subdue Kodak. It's not clear whether Kodak will get charged with another crime for that. As far as the gun charge, 3 years and 10 months. 46 months total. He's already served 6 of those months. Fed time, you pretty much serve 85% of the time you're sentenced to. He's got about 3 years left on these charges alone.
He's gonna serve it, and I guess that's gonna give him street cred. He beat up a CEO. You beat up a regular civilian. Yeah, like I say, some of these niggas they love being institutionalized and they need structure. So Kodak look like he's fine to me. You won't see any free Kodak Black shirts on my end. You know what I'm saying? I like some of Kodak's shit. I'm not a big fan, but he obviously ain't learned his lesson. Like sometimes you can go to jail in the prime of your career and it can fuck you up. Sean went to jail in 2000, and by the time he came home in 2009, forget the fact that he got deported back to Belize. The whole landscape of hip hop had changed by the time Sean came home. Bad Boy had fell off. East Coast New York music had fell off. Down South had taken over. Drake was popping. A whole new era of rappers had emerged. And these young kids didn't even know who the fuck Sean was, let alone could care about him. So fucking play with it if you want to. You know what I mean? Hip hop changes. That's the difference between hip hop. It evolves and changes every few years. And if you miss a few years because you incarcerated, you could be out the fucking loop. Slick Rick went to jail in the prime of his career. He was out the loop when he came back. Thank God Montel Jordan brought him back to life and resuscitated his career when he redid "This Is How We Do It," that shit. So, I don't think Kodak has learned his lesson, bro. This nigga is fucking ridiculous, attacking people in prison. And you see all these smiling mugshots. Look, if I'm in prison, nigga, it ain't nothing to smile about. I'm the grumpiest nigga in camp, you know. That's just me. But yeah, Kodak Black is going down. He had already had a lot of people upset because he was trying to get at Lauren London and being disrespectful to Nipsey. So I don't think too many people really give a fuck or have any sympathy for this dude. But God bless him. I'm out.